Hello everyone, welcome back to Engineering Mind. Today we'll be going to build a video conferencing app. I named it as ChitChat with the help of ZEGOCLOUD. Its UI is quite familiar. We can start a new meeting. We can enter a link to join the meeting. Alright, let me demonstrate you this app, like what we are going to build. Click on this new meeting. We can enter our name. We can click on join. We can copy the link. Click on join. We join. Let's turn off the camera and mic. And let me open one incognito window. We can directly paste up the link here and we can join just like we do on Google Meet or other platforms. Let me turn off my camera and let me near Rahul. Okay, so we have two participants, Rahul and Rohit here. And let me join using our homepage. So I can directly paste the link here and we can click on join. Let me enter it as Ravi. Okay, so we have three participants here. We can chat here like hi. We receive the notification with a dot here. Hello. And we received the notification here like Ravi, Rahul, and from Rohit text hi. Alright, we can share our screen here. Let me share the entire screen. Alright. So this is quite similar to that, like infinite mirroring will happen. Let's ignore that. Alright, we can see the screen is shared here, right? So it is quite useful, like it provides all the functionalities related to a video conferencing, like sharing of a screen, chatting. Alright, let's quickly set up our project and start building this. Let's open a terminal on a folder where you want to create the app. Run npx create react app and name of the app, that is ChitChat. It will take some time. I will be back when it's done. Let's drag and drop our folder to VS Code. Open up the terminal, write npm start to start the app. Localhost 3000. Let's bring this to side by side. Let's remove app.css, index.css. Remove this header from app.js. In app.js, let's select all the elements. Hit margin as 0, padding as 0. Alright. Let me create the basic folder structure that the UI looks something similar to what we have built. Create a pages folder, create home.js, home.css, roam.js, room.css. You will be getting the complete repo link in the description. You can directly go to the CSS file and you can copy and paste the CSS. Let me do it for room.css also. Alright, write RFC. We can import our CSS file here. We will be using routing for this, as we will be redirecting our user to room and we will be getting that room ID from the parent. So we will be using browser router for that. Let me install the package. npmi react router DOM. Alright, this is installed. Let me wrap our app with this. And in app, let's create routes. And let's import routes DOM, react router DOM. Let's create route. Provide path as class and element as home. All right, let's duplicate it. Let's name another route as slash room semicolon ID. And here we will be providing that room age. All right. In home.js, let's create the basic UI. Let's create one div, class name as nav. Let's create one image. Here we need a src. I have used two images, one for the logo and one for the right side of the homepage, right? So let's do that. Let me copy and paste the images folder here. I have pasted the images folder inside public. Images slash logo dot jpg. We can see logo dot jpg. All right, let's put a class name here. Lab logo and a p tag as chit chat. And let's create another div for the bottom section. Put a class name as left container. Create another div with a class name of right container. And here put a class name as home section. Create a div, write a p tag. I'm directly copying and pasting it so that we do not extend the video too long and you will get bored. Let's remove this, keep this as full screen, and let's create buttons container. Class name as intermitting container. Button. Class name as new meeting. Name new meeting. We can see here. Create one input field. Enter a link to join. Make one a tag here and put a class name of join. Text as join. All right, we get our basic UI, and with the right side, let's put our image srcs slash images slash home image dot jpg. Okay, so this should be inside the left container. So it is looking similar to that, like what we are going to build. All right, and let's add our functionalities and let's see how the things work with ZEGOCLOUD, how you can sign up to ZEGOCLOUD. And it offers 10,000 free minutes. You can see on its website. Here you can see you get 10,000 free minutes just for signing up and no credit cards to start. So this is great for making some project based on it. Let's click on start building. Fill up the details. Click on get code. You will get some kind of puzzles here. Let's verify it. You will receive a verification code on your mail. Copy that paste here, create a password. Check these buttons. This is for receiving the updates, and this is for terms and condition. Alright, it asks for few more details. Enter your name or the company name, whatever suits to you. Let me enter my portfolio here. You can enter engineering or student, anything. Let's select the industry. I'm setting it to fitness. Enter your phone number. Click on continue. Click on go to dashboard. Alright, we have successfully signed up to ZEGOCLOUD. We can see our dashboard here. We can create our project from here. I have created one for what I demonstrated you. This is what I have created and I demonstrated you initially. Let me create one more and so that I can showcase you like complete step-by-step methods. Click on video conference and whatever you want to build from here. I'm building a video conferencing app. So I'm clicking on video conference and click on next. Write the name of the project, demo chit chat. Scroll down and start with the UI kit. So it provides a pre-built UI kit. You can directly copy and paste the kit and you will have the complete thing ready in just a minute or maybe less than a minute. It will take some time and create a kit for you. Alright, it's done. Our app has created. Let's select our platform. We are using it for web. Or we can simply go to our dashboard so that I can explain you like how we will be using our app from dashboard. When we click on dashboard, we will see the apps that we have created. So right now we have created a demo chit chat app. Here we have to configure our app like we want to add for web. Save and start integration. Alright. So I think it is done. Let's go back to our dashboard. Click on our app. You will get app ID and other secrets code here. Please do not expose it to anyone. Click on view guide. You will directly land up to the documentation. I will show you how you can directly build in less than a minute and then we will start up with the customization. Just copy the SDK, open up the terminal, paste that and click on enter. Okay, so it is done. Let's copy this complete code and paste in our app.js. Okay. So here you need to put two things, app ID and server secret. You will be getting these two from here, app ID and here is server secret. So please create one env file and keep these two things here. I'm just copying this app ID, pasting it here, and for server secret, click on this I button. You will see the secret code. Click on this code. It will get copied. Just hide it and paste it in a string. And here, let's import it. Process.env dot. Let me copy and paste the name directly from here. And what is that? Another server secret. Okay, let's see how it looks. So we can see it's ready. We can join using a name. Let me name it here Rohit. Let's copy the link, click on join, open a new tab, paste the link, allow. Let's name it Rahul. Click on join. We can see we have 2 participants here. Okay, this is as simple as this. You can just copy the code and you can paste and it is ready to go, right? But we are customizing it. Let's undo this thing. I'm just showing that how easy to make this app using its UI kit, directly copying and pasting it, and you will be done with the things. All right. So we are here, localhost 3000, and while clicking on this new meeting, we will be starting up a new meeting, and we will also be adding one functionality so that we can enter our link here and we can join from here. All right. Let's configure our room.js. Let's go to the documentation and copy this piece of code. That is my meeting. All right. So here we need the app ID and server secret. Process.env dot react app underscore app ID. All right. So here we are getting this many errors. So we can also see on the documentation like what are the things here. You can explore these things. There is a lot of options here, lot of callbacks here, like when the user joins, when the user leaves, what you want to perform, any kind of actions or something. All right. Let's remove this too. And here we need a room ID. We will be parsing our room ID from our params. Like we have named it as ID equals to use params from React router DOM. And we will be using this ID here. Again, we will be using this ID here. All right. Let's import it. Let's hover over it and we can see we need an app ID, that is a number, server secret, that is a string, room ID, that is a string, and user ID, that is a string, and username, that is a string. All right. So we have provided 3 things here, that is app ID, server secret, and ID. All right. So if ID is not there, then we will be using our UUID so that we can start up a new meeting with this particular ID so that it will be unique. So let's import UUID. Let's see the documentation here. Click on copy, install it. Copy the import. We will be importing it as UUID only. Okay. If ID is not there, then we will be using UUID. All right. And so again for the user ID, we will be using UUID. So this generates a random ID. All right. Let's see. The third parameter that we have passed is a user ID. And after that, we need a username. Let's type Rohit as default name. You can also get it from user and customize it accordingly. All right. And let's remove this as we are already getting our name from this URL. That is ID equals to room ID. That is we are getting from here. Let me show you. Here this ID will be the room ID. So we are removing this. All right. Let's create another div and pass a ref here with my meeting. And let me show you how I get this thing. Here, when we come to the documentation, we can see we have a div and we are passing the reference as my meeting. All right. And let me put a class name here so that it will be styled. And we have two CSS over here based on that class name. Room container. All right, let's go back to our home and add our functionalities from home. Now let's add functionality on new meeting button. Let's create a function, handle new meeting. Let us ID equals to UUID. And again, we need to import. Let's directly copy this thing. Paste here. Let's use it. And on clicking of this new meeting button, we will be redirecting user to the room page, right, with this particular ID. So let's use navigate here. Use navigate is from React Router DOM. Navigate /room/ dollar, and here we'll be passing our ID. Okay, so it will navigate it to the room/ID. And let's add this event on click. Okay, let's check here. When we click here, we will be getting to this room/ID, and this will be ID of our new room. Let us also add the functionality over here. So we can paste the link here, and when we click on join, it will join the ongoing meeting. All right, let's create a text and set text to store our text from input field. And let's provide the value to this input field, that is text. And on change of this input field, we will be taking our event and we will be setting our text to e.target.value. All right, let's check if we can start a new meeting. Click on new meeting, type our name here, Rohit. Click on join. We can see we have joined. Let's copy the URL. Open a new incognito window. Let's paste it. And let's name here Rahul. Let's mute it so that it doesn't echo. We can see we are two participants here. All right. And we can also chat here. Like I'm writing Rohit here. We received hi from Rohit. We can type hello. We get an instant notification here. As we have opened the chat, we directly receive the message. And if we hide it, we will receive a notification that we have some new messages here. We can share our screen from here. Let's share the entire screen. All right. And we can say this screen. All right. So we have completely replicated what we saw initially in just few minutes. Or let's also do one more thing, like joining with this link only. All right, let's paste our link here. Click on join. Okay, it is not working, and let me show you why it is not working. We haven't provided our href here, right? We need to provide href as text. Like we are getting the complete link on the text, and we are directly providing text to this a tag, and it will redirect us to that particular page. Let's paste it and click on join. We can see, let's name it as Ravi. Click on join. We see we are three here, Ravi, Rohit and Rahul. All right. So this is what we have replicated our new meeting function add a link to join here, and we can directly join from pasting our link here. We can paste our link from here. We can start a new meeting in just few minutes, right? So this is quite easy, and also this is great for beginners so that you can start building a new project, and you will also get an understanding like how we can use the documentation of a platform. You can alright, you can explore GeoCloud more. Like it has a lot of options here, you can see, and you can read more about it. You can consider it in your next project, as it is quite simple, and you will get an understanding of like how we can use the documentation of a particular platform and how the things work in the real world example. And you can replicate the complete video conferencing app in just few minutes using its UI kit. Yeah, this is all. I hope you liked it. It is great for beginner. I hope you build this thing. It is quite simple. And if you face any kind of difficulty building this, please let me know in the comment section, or you can join the Discord channel. There I am ready to help you. Okay, take care, keep learning, keep growing. Bye bye.